Welcome friends, in this example I'm going to show you how to install and configure SNMP for CentOS Linux. So the first thing I will do will be to switch on and connect my putty to the Linux server. So type username and my password. So while waiting for the password to appear, okay, I'll type this. It's important to know that SNMP enables you to monitor critical resources in your network, like the CPU, memory, bandwidth, and of course, what happens around your network interfaces. So the first thing we'll do will be to install our SNMP. So I will type yum install net SNMP. So the system is telling me mine is already installed. If yours is not installed, then you can install it. The next thing I will do will be to extend it just beyond the SNMP to also install all the utilities. So I have yum -y install net mp net utils. So this will help me to install all the other utilities that are required for my SNMP to work very well. So that has been installed. Then the next thing I'm going to do will be to edit my SNMP file. Getting your SNMP up just requires changing few things: your community name, giving access to everyone, and configuring it for read-only access. That's basically all, and you'll be good to go. So I'll open to the configuration file etc/snmpd.config file. So this is up. So I'll just go straight to where we need to bother about. The first place is the community name. So for the community name, this is what you need to specify here. Move to this section and make sure that it's configured as shown here. The important field here is public, which is representing our community name. So you may like to change it to something else, but I would like to leave it at the default community name, which is public. Then the next one you need to do will be to grant allow SNMP to monitor all resources on your network, and that's done by this line. So you have to mention view all included .180. This enables SNMP to allow access to all the resources on the system to be monitored. Then the last one is to grant read-only access to your SNMP. So scroll down to the third line that handles that, and that line is access. So look for the line, I'll show you where it is. Access not config. Okay, I think it's up. Let's go back again. Access not config. The section that has to do with so it's right here. It should not be far from here. Access not config. So this is it. So you can see this section has to do with allowing read-only access to system view. So this is what you must specify here. Access not config group, any no authentication, none. So this will set read-only access to system view. When you're through with that, then you press escape and save your configuration. Those are the three places that you need to configure on your SNMP file. Then you start it up. System ctl start SNMP. Sorry, SNMPD. Start SNMPD. So that is started. You can also enable it if you want it to start boot. You type enable. Then of course you can view its status to see how it's doing. You can see it's running there. Then you can also test to see the port that SNMP is listening to. We know that the default port is 161. So how do you do that? You type net start dash unt. Alright? That's what you type and you press OK. Then if you check carefully, you want to see if the port 161 has been enabled. You can see here that 161 is listening to UDP protocol. Then the next one is to run a test to ensure that our SNMP is working well, and that is to do what is called the SNMP work. So you type SNMP work dash v 1 dash c. Our community string is public. Then the IP address of your server. So immediately you see this, you now know you have access to the resources on your server. So our SNMP is up and running. The next thing we're going to do will be to configure it to our PRTG and SolarWinds so that we can monitor resources on our Linux server. Thank you for listening. That's all, basically all that you need to do to bring up your SNMP on your CentOS Linux. Thank you for listening.